Boys, we're fucking here. I don't know how many days have expired past my last stream. I can't even keep track. Life is just one big day for me. The podcast was good in my opinion. And I think the most important part about the podcast is the people that are like in my circle of friends. I feel like we live in a day and age where people aren't friends with people for the people. They're friends with people for what they got. But I think the best part about my circles of friends that are a lot more private are that I tell their fan bases to fuck off on a daily basis. And that's what makes my friendships with these people a lot stronger. Everyone else, and I'm sure people can think of just straight up names, it's a big numbers game. It's all just politics, big numbers game. That's the way it's always worked, to be honest. Doesn't matter what industry, I think it's all relative. Bro, Uzi, I'm actually really like impressed. I know Uzi and I, we have our friendship, off stream, but for him to like come in there and be able to like quickly adapt, that's a fucking rare trait, especially in his industry. So that's big props to him. That was a fun fucking podcast. Very, very fun. It was good times. It was as if everyone was all boys for a long time. Mr. Beast was cool. Obviously, Dream. I go to war with his fan base once a month, quota. But him and I have a pretty strong friendship as well, off stream. I think our friendship mainly started from, if you guys remember, there was a time where all the guys that his fan base sucks their dicks of, they kind of turned on him. Which is what I think today's world is. It's a very fickle world, fickle friendships, fickle people just in general. So during that time, I had his back, right? I stayed loyal, I stayed supportive, and I think that action is greater than any talk or any clout or any fan favorite bullshit. Because as we know from this stream, when I tell you guys from my experience of the industry, fans really don't know shit. Crazy time, good podcast, I had a good time. Mr. Beast, good dude, down to earth. I like the guy. I'm excited with the Apex tourney, bro. It should be a fun fucking time. I mean, I don't know what happened to Nick. Nick was supposed to be playing with Designful and the other boys. I mean, I don't want to get into conspiracy theories, but I think it's one of those things where I think deep down he truly believes he's better than me, and he might be. He puts in a lot of hours. He has a controller, but I think he knows it's still a coin flip when we go head to head, and I don't think in his so far good run into Pro League, I don't think he wants to tarnish it with a huge fat L by Trainwreckstv in the battlefield. So I don't know what happened to the guy, but hey, it is what it is, NMP said it's because he gets no views playing Apex. I'm gonna keep it $1.50. I mean, I should probably fact check before responding to that. But I also saw Nick's comment on Elon Musk's thing about livestream fail, and after seeing that viewer comment and then the livestream fail comment on Elon Musk, like, don't get this twisted, I like an NMP. But when I step back from it and I kind of see, that used to be me. Like LSF, views, the politics of all that. Like when I step back and I see that, like it really is like almost like a sad world that you're sucked in, and you believe, you convince yourself that like there is no other way, you have to deal with it. But you really don't. I don't think, as much as I want to sit here and stroke my own dick and say I'm different and special, nah, I left that fucking circle of that toxic bullshit and I fucking quadrupled in size. So stepping back from it and seeing like that world still, encompassing so many other people's lives, it is refreshing for me to like double down on my move out of it. Because for me, it was almost always a lose-lose. I could have solved world fucking hunger, and the headline would have read, well, okay, he may have solved world hunger and 99% of people that are innocent and deserve to be fed are fed, but there's a 1% of evil that we couldn't predict that would have died out because they didn't have food, but now they're gonna survive, and we might see the most evil villains of the world come to light because Train decided to feed the world, and now we have evil people that are living past, you call me crazy, but no, I mean, maybe it is definitely an exaggeration, but like for sure, some narrative like that would be twisted. So maybe I had a little bit more motivation to leave. I do $30 a month for no kid hungry. I got you, baby. I did one of those things too, and I signed up 3 times. So I had like three accounts. Like the first one was Tyler, and they said I couldn't do more than 1 account under 1 name. So we did Tyler, Taylor, and like Twyla or some shit. And I had 3 accounts on max donations monthly. And they're just hitting me up for more and more and more and more. That's why if I ever do like a foundation or charity like that, I'm gonna do it like open source, where you can see where every fucking dollar goes. Like I was actually talking to my attorney about it 2 days ago, about like opening one up, where there's like a site you can go to and you can see where every dollar is distributed. Cause like a lot of the times I see these charities, you know, the owner's making 300K and then he gives himself a pay raise to fucking 650K. It's like, what the fuck are you giving yourself a, 300K raise for, motherfucker? Like, shameless. Cancer charity in the UK, CEO and 1.9 million. Holy fuck. That's nuts, bro. That's the problem though, right? Like, I don't think people see it. If you're truly about it, like giving, you're about it. There is no standard that's moved that's like, okay, well, if I become a billionaire, I would definitely do this. Sure, you might do one instance of it, but if you're not doing it as a millionaire, as a $100,000 person, as a $10,000 person, if you're not doing it then in relative amounts, you're not about it. You can keep moving the goalpost and saying, oh, well, I'm not talking about millionaires. I'm talking about billionaires. I'm talking about trillionaires. I'm talking about people who have $100,000, right? Like, you can keep moving it, but like, if you're about it at any fucking bracket. If you want to look at maximum change, then I guess you look at the outcome of what's being given out. You don't look at the person's intention. Because I feel like a lot of the time these days, the only giver backers are the ones that are trading in for content, which you can argue in today's world will take that. But it's tough these days finding people doing it like privately or just, for nothing. So hopefully, that changes and some of you guys step forward, Not you guys, but like just people, whoever. Yeah, your chat is usually in sub, so I don't type often when I show up, but your philanthropy and some of the most kind shit that's done on Twitch, you're a dope dude, man. Hey, I appreciate that love, bro. And my chat is never in sub-only mode unless we're gambling, and that's only because people get real fucking weird. It's not even people, bro. I'm pretty sure it's like one guy on like 100 bot accounts just begging, and the dude's already fucking gotten like 10K from me. At this point, I gotta call up Kit Boga, have him come in here. Shameless motherfuckers, bro.